Jackson. So are you guys ready to get the in-panel underway? All right, here we go. Let's see, we're making up the order as we go along. Who do you guys want to see come out first? Okay, we'll go for it. All right, up first, let's bring out Jackson Robert Scott. Keep it going, everyone, from Charleston, Jaeden. Make some noise for Jeremy Ray Taylor. Next we have Dylan Grazer. We have Wyatt Oleff. Right? Oh yeah, you got the squeaky chair. We have Wyatt Oleff and also Jaeden Martell, everybody! Hi guys. This is so exciting. I was telling you guys backstage, I got to host, I think, your first ever panel in Spooky Empire, which was a couple years ago, except for you, Jack, but now we're rounding it out. How are you guys doing? This is so exciting.
Very animal. Yeah.
Perfect. So I have to ask, like, what is this like for you, getting to come to these conventions and being reunited, getting to hang out again? Do you guys, I'm assuming, have a lot of fun?
Yeah, it's the best. I mean, I've been talking about this all the time. Half the reason why we go to these things is like, it's like a family reunion. We all get to see each other again, and not to say that we don't otherwise, but yeah, we come together and we're kind of like our own little guardians of the galaxy, if you will, and yeah, we love to just have fun together and meet all you guys, and it's such a pleasure.
And honestly, I'm so sorry that I didn't do this sooner. Wanted to be here sooner, except for that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're here now, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So obviously, you guys have this incredible chemistry. It's something we could see on screen and off screen now too. So was there something that you guys all did to bond together for the film?
Oh, yeah, we did a lot of things. We had this, shout out Benjamin Perkins.
Ben Perkins.
He was our sort of acting coach and chemistry coach. He kind of basically had to wrangle all the kids because we were insane and inseparable. But he had us do these exercises. We'd like look each other in the eye for a minute. That was a big challenge. We had to pretend like, I remember when Chosen, yeah, we all had to pretend to be dead. And we would have to walk into the room and grieve over this person. And I remember being really annoyed because Chosen was really good at it. And I felt so uncomfortable. Chosen was like crying. And
Did y'all notice like my picture outside at my table was just me crying? Everybody thought, yeah, you are.
I just noticed that today. I was like, bro, that's beautiful. Chosen guy.
And then also, like, Jackson and Jaeden, what was it like, you know, bonding as brothers for the movie as well?
I mean, oh boy. Well, I mean, do we only have one scene together? Or how? Okay, because we had the boat, making boat scene, right? That was fun. And then, you know, I actually
on you pretend like you don't know each other or something?
Yeah, no. Okay, hold on. Wait. Okay. No, I know. Who is this guy? No. I remember I had my birthday, and like all you guys came, and that meant a lot to me. It was like my 9th birthday. Yeah, and we went bowling, and I stubbed my toe. I dropped a bowling ball on my toe, and I drank a ton of milk. I remember that day.
I remember that too.
Yeah. I do. I love milk, man. Give her thumbs. But I mean, okay. But yeah, I mean, I really love Jaeden, and during filming, I really looked up to him, you know, because I mean, all these guys, you know, I mean, you know what's crazy is I'm like as old as they were when they filmed.
You're older.
I'm older now.
Yeah, you're older now, yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, you know, and I really looked up to all of them. You know, I wanted like you know everything they did. I was like, oh my God, they're so cool. You know, and I'm really glad they like. And I was very glad I was accepted into it. You know, yeah. For sure. What about you, Jaeden? What helped you bond with me?
Here we go. No, you're a fun little rugrat at the time. You're a precocious little...
Creative.
Yeah, super creative. I feel like we hit it off immediately. I remember Dan
Chemistry is
showed
amazing.
me a picture of, he didn't show me the picture, but I remember the picture of you like sitting on my lap and you had your arm off, and it's such a like surreal photo because you are missing an arm. But you're like sitting on my lap and just, I mean, the whole set felt like a family. For sure. And
Yeah.
we all just got on immediately. It felt like family. But that's all thanks to Andy, the director,
Yeah.
and Barbara, the producer. They're siblings.
I could have done a better job of bringing you guys closer together. People have described me as like the matchmaker across all sorts of realms of my life. So for that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I could have been more attentive to you guys. You guys were a better friend. Kind of totally maybe enhanced this opportunity. I'm sorry.
So how has your perception of this horror genre changed since now being part of such a phenomenal horror film?
I think me and Wyatt were like the most afraid of horror films at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was telling everybody like I wasn't gonna go watch it whenever it came out, and they were like, isn't that contractual? And I was like, probably, I don't care. So like I was not gonna watch it. Like I was terrified of horror movies, but it's definitely like completely opened the genre to me. Like now I love it. I love going to horror movies. Some I still chicken out of. Like I haven't seen Long Legs yet. Or,
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. Dude, I want to ask that so bad. Oh.
but no, like, but no, I love horror movies now. So that was definitely like a complete 180 for me for sure.
And Jeremy and I actually, we were BFs before, best friends.
Whoa.
Filming it, we worked on a pilot a year before.
Yeah.
I forgot.
That was right after Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
That's
That's awesome.
Exactly right.
I feel like the best part of being in the horror genre is like, I didn't recognize how strong the community was, if that makes sense. Like outside of the movies, like I always like to watch them, and my routine was watch a horror movie and then watch like something like Family Guy to like calm me down before I sleep, you know? But I think my favorite thing about being in a horror film is getting to know you guys. Like the horror genre has the biggest support for their filmmakers than I think any other genre. And I think that's why we're able to come here and all around the world and, we get to live our dreams. It will always be like the foundation of, at least for me, and I think for all of us, of anything we do next. So I think like gratitude-wise for the genre and for you guys who propel us, and that allows us to do everything else we want to do. So I feel like that's the biggest thing that I didn't know how strong the horror genre was like coming, So, yeah.
That's good.
So if it's okay with y'all, we do have a microphone, like I mentioned, for whatever questions y'all may have. Yeah, come down to the mic. We're going to do one question per person just for 10 purposes. You're up first, my friend. What's your name? What's your question?
I'm Michael. I think I met all of y'all today. Y'all are awesome. Your comedic acting in this movie, a horror movie, just made it, in my opinion. But I do have a weird question for you. While you were all there, you were fairly young acting, and Pennywise was pretty scary. Did any of y'all freak out the first time that you saw him?
Well, I guess I should go first because he did rip my arm off in the first 15 minutes of the film. First time I saw him, well, at first I was a little creeped out, but I feel like Bill Skarsgård wasn't like super like trying to get me super scared as much as you guys, because you guys were older. At least that's what I took away from it. But when I first saw him, I was like, gosh, I need a glass of milk, man. Holy cow. Dude. But, and then like, we got to know each other better. And I've seen him before without his makeup on. And of course, I saw him after, at the premiere. And, and, he's a super great guy. And like, in between scenes, we were like making poop jokes. And I was like 8 years old, And that was funny. And, just when the Andy says like action, then it's just you gotta play. You gotta act like your arm's getting ripped off, But I'd say, you know, at the start, yeah, but then as the day went on, not really. Yeah, what about you guys?
Well, Jack was the first person to like see him in costume in the scene, right?
Yes. I'm sorry, you guys, for stealing your thunder in that regard. But I was the first guy to take the cherry wise pop or whatever. Somebody about me on set with Pennywise. It was funny. I don't remember. Anyway, sorry for not remembering. It was cool. I was in the first scene with. It was his first day, and it was the scene where he comes out of the refrigerator, and I was curled up with a broken arm, and I was wild. My buddies were in the green room watching on the monitors. Right? Everybody's in the monitors.
No, we didn't want to because we all like got to see him that day for the first time.
We didn't see him.
So we were like behind the door and could hear the whole scene happen.
You couldn't see him because he was also under an umbrella and like a cloak. And then it wasn't until 5 minutes before the take is when I saw him, and he's like, "Hey Jack, sorry," and all this. And then he got in the fridge and he came out, and it was immediate excitement. I don't know if it was scary rather than it was like, "Oh my God, I've been anticipating this for so long. It's super exciting." And I don't even think I think the world knew what he looked like on the internet and stuff first before we did. So yeah, it was just it was like an awesome, big, deep breath out reveal. And then transferring that excitement into fear was quite easy and fun. So they're both sort of real, I guess they go sort of hand in hand. Excitement and fear, isn't that right?
All right, next question. Hey, what's your name? Isabella. Isabella.
Hi.
Was the first time, like, when you saw him, like, on stage when you were filming, or was it, like, behind the scenes?
That's you.
Me? I'm sorry, I didn't understand for initially. Sorry, here. Sorry. Okay, he initially, so he was 5 minutes before the take is when he disrobed from his robe and had his costume underneath, clothes, and makeup and hair, and that's when I saw him for the first time. I was like, oh, shit. Okay, look, I was gonna be like, but actually the first time I saw the hobo, or the leper, was when the pill falls and I pick up the pill and I actually looked up, and that was my first time ever seeing him, was this close to my face. So that was real excitement, but fear too, you know, like, whoa, you know, but that's also, it can be fear. Just change a little bit of the muscles in your face and make it's all a joke anyway, all this stuff's a joke.
That was you. We can continue to answer that question too, because he was the first one to see it, but it was all the same scene in that room with the refrigerator, and then we came in. It was me and Finn next, but we were listening to them do the scene, and then kind of anticipating, but we knew that our scene was up next. We had to meet him, and then we could hear him getting ready. He started like laughing to himself and freaking out, and started screaming and giggling. Going to be so when we open that door and we go into that room and see him for the first time, that's when we saw him, and they were rolling on it. The first time we saw him in person, it really was cool.
That was a cool thing that he did too. Was like
Get ready.
Yeah, before I remember. Yeah, he would feed off people's fear. He'd go up to like a PA and be like, and do a thing and do a voice, and then it was really quite visceral. And the air on set, those 5 minutes before a take, were really dense. And it was nice, and it was different. It wasn't like, this doesn't work that much anymore. This is getting to somewhere, a physiological, psychological scare zone. Warning. Sorry.
I remember even in the last scene, like the fight scene where he's like hanging over the ledge. I remember, it's the 7 of us standing there, and I remember filming that. And I know some of you guys like this, some of you guys didn't. I like it.
Screaming.
Yeah, he was like, it's hanging onto the ledge there, and we were waiting to film, and he was like, scream at me, or something better than that. And then it was just so visceral and real, and he brought this energy out of us, and it was, for me, it was fantastic. That brought me in and made me feel very attached in the moment. So
Fun acting exercises.
Yep.
It made me so uncomfortable, but that's part of it too. That's what it should have been, anyways.
Anyway,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, what's your name?
Jared,
Hi, Jared.
Hey, Jared.
what's your favorite movie that y'all have filmed?
We have found. Oh, film. Sorry.
I think the main answer is gonna be it, right? Just because like that was like the foundation, like Coach was saying. Like I think we can all agree that was like the foundation of our careers, right? And we were all kind of like nobodies at the time, and so like we kind of learned together, and like we have this bond of like we learned nothing to something at that point, and that taught us all we knew. And Ben Perkins, like shout out to Ben Perkins, and set us up like so well. Obviously, we're having like fun stuff after, but like it's gonna be really, really hard to live up to something like it.
Never been a thing like it. Thank you. That's really good words.
It is true. I think this one was super special in terms of filming experiences. This was amazing because I feel like a lot of us tend to work with. There's a lot of older people in the industry, and the crews are older, and that's really valuable to learn things from people who are wiser than you. But to work with people your age and to click with them immediately, build this bond, and not try to, you don't have to prove yourself. I think with older people, when you're younger, you want to prove yourself that you're something. And when you're with people your own age, you're all on this even playing field, and you just have to try to like make each other laugh and make each other happy, and then like it just becomes really easy and lovely.
Wow.
Hey, what's your name?
Charlie.
Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Got it.
So because this is a horror convention, my question is, if you guys were trapped on a deserted island all together, which one of you would you eat first?
Whoa, that's a bit dark turn. I thought you were gonna ask like,
You know it's gonna be me.
They're really hard to pin you down though, so I'd say Jackson probably would be.
no, dude, I don't even have that much me, man.
It's not about that.
Like I thought, okay,
Jeremy's for dessert, are you kidding? Jeremy's
what?
dessert.
Dude, Jeremy would. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Just tell us why we should eat you first.
Yeah, okay. Here are my points of why you're not eating me first. One, I probably wouldn't taste that good. What would it taste like?
Probably ice cream.
I probably taste like milk.
Yeah,
I probably taste like milk. Yeah. You know, I drink a lot of things. You know, just guys know, please know. But I don't know. I guess me. No, whatever. I'll take it. I guess.
I think
And Jeremy's dessert. Hey.
Yeah, I think if you want longevity, you go with me, obviously. But I think if you're going for an easy hunt and kill,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Jackson's like a few berries.
dude. All right. Because I feel like Jeremy, you would be impossible to kill. Like you would go Rambo on us.
Dude, I'd be in my
You
own
would be the
thing. my own-
kingpin.
He would sit on me.
He would kill all of us before we could get to him.
Yeah, like
to touch his body.
in a 1v1 fight, Jeremy would win against all of us.
Also, you
Jeremy
just
tried
know
to-
things.
Jeremy actually did when we were filming it. It's funny talk about it. When we were filming it, Jaeden did something. I think he had like new shoes or something, and Jaeden stepped on him, and he was like, Jeremy was like, what up to Jaeden? He was like, Kalima, Kalima, and he pulled his heart out of his chest, and Jaeden was like, what would you like? What would you like? What would you like? And it was so funny because like we saw Jaeden like, and he put it back. It was really funny. It was just like, that's friends. That's like boys, little people. I'm sorry, that was just something I thought of.
Well, the cast of it talks cannibalism. Cool. All right. Hey,
Army Hammer.
Hi there.
I would.
Next question.
what's your name?
Okay.
First, I do want to say y'all do deserve the hype that you got because y'all were in it, so like y'all win you no matter what. Second, is there a story or a question you've always wanted to answer but you've never gotten the right question to answer it?
Whoa, that's awesome.
I want to have that one 6 months.
Oh my God, wait. Asking all people, I need to kind of memorize something. Just ask, like, if you wanted to ask us about what we did with our first fortune. We didn't make these goods, but anybody picking it, but we've been fortunate, so. Sorry.
What's the question?
What did you buy?
We were given our first fortune.
How about this? I'll let y'all sit on it, and if y'all think about it, just answer. Well, obviously not all 30.
I'm ready. You need to memorize it.
He's right.
Yeah, you're ready. He's ready. Can you ask what did he do with his first fortune?
Sir. What is your first fortune? Yes.
Thank you.
I bought a houseboat. I bought a couple of $100 off-brand Roadrunner replicas from the 70s. Oh, and a bird coat was so cheap you could hardly speak or speak. Oh, and it came with a disposable pine resin insertion valve, which came fully detachable, by the way. True efficient portability. And I also got a few other mechanical rotary production tools like hardware parts and things like that. But I'll have you know that my favorite out of all my possessions that I've acquired over my especially timely fortune, my most prized item would have to be without a shadow of a doubt inside me. It would have to be my Black Bolt Crazy Horse Tube amplifier from 1948. I got it in a new solid reclaimed red oak frame. It only ran me up about $5,080. A true dial-weight theft, as they say. So it's a very choice piece, and it's got volume, tone, gain, boost controls, and a 606 power tube. It's clean as a whistle. So to say the least, I've been prosperous, and I'm counting my lucky stars every damn day and continuing to perspire in my quest to find a great big shooting one.
And scene.
When did you write that?
Right years ago. A year ago.
Why? What did you do with your first fortune? Jeremy?
Hey, what's your name?
Next question. You.
Hi, my name is Will. I want to say I drove here from Oshawa, Port Hope, Ontario.
Oh, go ahead!
18 hours with my family.
Whoa!
And the creeps.
I used to go get coffee at Tim Hortons and see the It House in the back.
Oh my gosh.
John Martin's the donuts, man. The mini donuts. What are they called? Like
Timbits.
Timbits. Oh my god, I haven't heard that word in so long. Oh my goodness. The chocolate glazed Timbits.
It's still
They go so well with.
What?
They go so well with probably.
With milk. Yes. Milk. Oh, dude, I could go on and on about milk, man. Goodness.
I think
Such a
Dude, is
great
Milk
word.
paying you to talk about that?
I was gonna say they need to bring back the campaign. Just
I know, put that white line.
Like,
You got a milk sponsor?
you got milk? Yes, I do. All right. Yeah. Sorry. What was?
My question is,
Yeah.
I have a 9-year-old, and when you started this movie, you were between the ages of 8 and 13. Did any of your parents have any trepidation of you taking these roles?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I actually had more than my mom did. For it, because I was like, I don't know, anything I did before that was just like commercials or like Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, something cool. And, but now it's like, you know, we get the script for the Scary movie, and like Jeremy was saying, like we were the most scared. Like I was like, no way, I don't want to do that. And my mom was like, no, you're gonna do it. Like you're gonna go and audition for it. You're being stupid. I'm like, I don't want to work with the clown. But my mom encouraged me to do it, and I'm obviously, I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for doing this movie. So probably doing more commercials for Coldwell Banker and stuff. So life's so cool.
My mom was like super hesitant about the whole thing, and my agent was like, "You got it, like, let's go." And we were like, "We'll think about it." She's like, "No, you're not thinking about it. You're doing it." And we were like, "Okay." So we did it, and obviously it made out really, really well. But no, we were definitely hesitant. I mean, it's terrifying, of course.
Thank you.
chosen there.
Jaeden, you were a child. Take it back. I feel like that's a rape. You know what? No, there was no hesitation. The hesitation actually was that there was another thing I was going for, and they shot at the same time. And I remember my mom and I were like, what should we do? And it's crazy, literally. I remember we got a call from my agent right when we're gonna decide on another project. We're like, we're gonna go for this other thing. It was like a kid show. Like, let's do that. And she's like, let's just stop. Let's pray on it for a second. So we literally like stopped. We prayed on it. While we were praying, we got a call from my agent. And we're like, let's finish praying. We got up and they're like, hey, you got the ending. We should do that. And we're like, it's fine. Let's do that. So yeah, it all the way.
So yeah. And I guess that's now me. Well, I think just because I was so young, my parents were a little hesitant at first because they're like, yeah, this clown takes our son's arm off. Yeah, is that something that's gonna scar him for the rest of his life? Like, is this gonna like make him have nightmares? And then he's gonna have to like, I don't know, sleep with a nightlight for the rest of his life? But no. So what happened was they went to some of our family friends. They're like, do you know this? And they're like, oh my God, Stephen King's it. Yes, do that right now. Yes, totally. And so we did it. Yeah. And now I'm here with all of you lovely lads, wishing I had some milk.
Well, if you do it number 3, I'll get a big bag of tidbits for you.
Thank you, dude. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Gosh, I love tidbits and milk.
Go ahead.
Ooh, here we go. Hey, what's your name?
KJ.
KJ.
What's up,
KJ, what's your question?
What did you do to be in the movie?
Great question.
That was spooky. Oh, was I big? Welcome to Spooky Empire, KJ. Captain KJ. What I auditioned for, actually, I auditioned for the part of this guy.
Okay, I auditioned for this guy first.
And I auditioned for that guy.
And then I auditioned for that guy. And then I auditioned for Richie. And then I went in for Eddie. In the same day that I auditioned for Richie. And then they were like, oh yeah, this might work. And then, but we did a chemistry read, and so chemistry read basically is when you go in with people and you see what kind of chemistry happens between the two. If it's natural, if it's good, if it's bad, if it's raunch, then you decide from there. But Hollywood is full of decisions to be made, and I don't know. I'm sorry, I forgot what I was talking about.
I know you do a mean impression of Pennywise.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yes.
This guy,
Dude, you're giving me flashbacks, man. I'm getting non-flashbacks.
Hey,
Hi guys.
what's your name?
Brittany.
Hello, Brittany. Hello.
My question is mainly for Jack.
Yes, it is.
Our conversation we had.
Oh, wait,
but
wait.
anyone can answer it.
What were we talking about?
Do you like mushrooms so much, but do you have like a favorite?
Yes. Oh, type.
Yeah, like any.
Yeah.
Or fungi in general.
Amanita muscaria flyagaric is my favorite. It's like the common, it's like not common at all, it's very rare actually, and I've been looking my whole life's work to find one. I found an Amanita pantherina before, those are cool, those make you trip if you put them in tea, but also you can die from it too. I'm not trying to trip from these mushrooms, by the way. I just want to find them because they're cool. I have an Audubon field guide. I'm sorry, mushrooms are like something super duper cool, and we evolved from fungus, and I think, also, which is another really cool fact, I'm sorry, I'm going to divulge just a second. A mushroom, the mycelium that runs beneath the earth, you can I think you can wrap it around your hand like 800 trillion times, and it wouldn't be done. And then also, we evolved from fungus, and someone that and then also you don't have to wash your hands after you touch them. It's like a common misconception. And then there's only 6 or 7 that'll kill you. The majority of them will just make you icky in your belly. Mushrooms are dope.
This feels like a new Degrasse Tyson interview.
I'm a mycologist, by the way. You can find me. I'm a member of the National Club of Mushrooms. Mushroom Club of Nashville. Sorry. Mushroom Club of Nashville. You can find me at jack.mushroom.com.
How you doing, man?
Hey.
My name is Russell, and you all remember me from yesterday.
Hello.
So my question is this: what is the scariest movie or video game in y'all's books that truly scared you, or at least disturbed you?
There was a game, I can't remember what it's called now. I feel like it's just called like Pokemon Red, something like that. And it's literally like the reason I wear shoes now when I'm playing like horror games and stuff like that too. It was crazy. So I had like my shoes off, right? And it was literally this game where like they have a mic so that your mic is active, okay? And so there are people like in your house and you have to like keep looking at the screen. And if you like actually talk whenever there's somebody in the house, then they'll like actually scare you. That was terrifying. I can't remember what it's called. Does anybody know the name of that game?
Take your shoes up to do it?
No, I had my shoes off and like they're like under your desk and it's like terrifying. So that's the reason I wear shoes now.
I played PT. PT? Great. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
But is PT that game where like you have to like run in the walls and it like takes you to different places?
Silent Hill.
No,
No, it was like a demo.
that game.
Silent Hill? It was like a demo.
Left 4 Dead.
Really? That's your shirt.
Red Dead Redemption, Undead Nightmare. Oh, we're talking about video games or movies and stuff?
Like both?
Yeah, the Twilight Zone episode, After Hours. God. Because I'm thinking about it all the time even.
Wait, which one?
I'm sorry, I'll explain more. But it's basically...
Not that much more though.
No, it's fine. It's basically about, oh gosh, what was her name? Was it Ingrid Stevens? Who remembers her? She was classic from the 50s. Whoa, what a time. What a time. I'm like turning into Gary Busey. That's what my character is as a celebrity. I think I'm a Gary Busey. And Scary and Twilight Zone episode. Also the Babadook was scary in The Exorcist.
I'd say Disturb Me wasn't the movie, but like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like, that was the first thing that I watched where I was like, I shouldn't be watching. There's something wrong here. Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Was it the Return to Mask episode that got
It was every episode. What was that duck's name? Like the Quack. What was the guy's name?
Oh, the Quack.
Yes, the Quack. He was something else. Yeah, I slept in my mom's room for like way too long after watching it.
Like favorite, like
One that scared you the most.
Oh, okay. So this one isn't really like scary, but okay. There's one that on Netflix is called Incantation. I watched that. That was super scary for me. But like the first this movie, I had no idea it was like a horror thing. It was Coraline, and my mom put it on as a Christmas movie. She thought it was a Christmas movie, and I was like 10. And I was like, oh, can't wait to get festive. And then I see like all like the buzz. I'm like, oh, what is this? And then I was watching my sister. My sister left. She left the room. And I was with myself, thank goodness it wasn't that night. It was during the day. And I was just like, oh my God, what am I watching? This is not Christmas oriented at all. But now it's like one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, I love Coraline. It's such a great movie.
And for that one, I'd say the scariest for me, Outlast.
Oh yeah, nice. Very
I'm
nice.
surprised somebody said that actually.
It made me feel like I was going to get gutted while I was playing the game. I felt like that the whole time. But thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you.
All right, we got about 10 minutes left. Hey, what's your name?
I'm Lena. Sammy.
Woo! Oh yeah! Sammy!
I'm just wondering, so a lot of you do like musical stuff and play instruments, right? So
Wow.
I was just wondering if you could play any instrument, what would it be? Because
Saxophone.
you're doing saxophone lessons.
Yeah, saxophone. That's what saxophone.
Oh, did you bring your flute? No, dude, he's crazy at the flute.
Come on, table, let's bring it.
Dude.
Yeah, I got my flute here. It's on my table or something. Don't steal it. Be nice and come to my table. I'll play you a big solo. Solo matching your name. If you tell me your name, I'll play a solo of your name.
I've heard the rumors that Wyatt doesn't play saxophone.
No, I want to. That's the rumor.
He's a great piano player though.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Wyatt, Jaden plays.
I've always wanted to play stand-up bass. Always.
Oh, that's cool.
I actually had
So jazzy.
He also plays accordion with freaking well.
old hip hop.
Thank you, your accordion freaking well.
This guy right here.
Yeah, the guy's here at the concert
Is a
tonight.
concert.
He has a concert tonight! Oh yeah! Please come!
Yeah, I like the keys. I like piano the most. I love the piano. I love piano.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want the harmonica though. That'd be cool. Like, I feel like it'd be just so fly to come out like with a hat. And a harmonica.
Double, like, piano and harmonica at the same time? Isn't that a thing? Can you do that? I know there's like guitar and play the harmonica.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That's gonna be like my
That's
next
so
thing.
badass. Imagine like 2 instruments at the same time.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so I used to play in 6th grade. Well, 5th actually, because I was filming on key in 6th grade. But 5th grade, I played the trumpet, and yeah, it was pretty alright. It was pretty alright, you know. And then I gave it up because I don't know, I got too busy, and frankly, I never did my band homework. I never practiced at all.
Do you guys play instruments?
Yeah, do you?
Sammy's learning saxophone.
Oh, really?
Ooh, that was the original instrument I wanted to play. That was the original instrument I wanted to play, but everyone picked it before me. So I was left with trumpet.
And that guy,
I know.
saxophone was invented by a guy named Adolf Sax in Belgium.
Whoa, I thought you were going to say something different.
Right, so you think, but it was an 18.
I was like, cross.
I've done my
I
research.
personally played the kazoo. Pretty good.
Ooh, kazoo! Dude, love the kazoo.
Triangle. Right out.
Yeah, that's
Awesome. Very cool. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you! Bye, guys. Like your hair.
What's your name?
My name's Braden.
Hello, Brandon.
Last question. I also play saxophone.
Oh, wicked! Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
I was wondering what made you want to do that.
Just love it. I think for one, storytelling, just being able to like, we watched movies growing up. Like everything was about a movie. Like my birthday was July 1st, so for like Transformers, and every big movie came out like July something. So just being able to do that for a living and meet cool people, and then we get to meet you guys. And I just know how much movies impacted me as a kid. Like, oh my God, like it changed my life. So even now, like Into the Spider-Verse, like every time they drop, I'm like, dang, they killed it.
I want to see you play Miles so bad.
Please. If they, yes, that would be fun. That would be fun. I gotta learn how to do a backflip. I'll practice. But yeah, I just love storytelling and getting to meet cool guys and gals and travel and meet y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think the first reason I came to love it was because of the experience of going to a new place, staying in a hotel for 3 months, and meeting all these new people and becoming like a family. Every set feels like a family to some degree. This one to a higher degree than I've ever experienced before. And that's the first love. And then I had the pleasure of falling in love with acting itself. I didn't even know what acting was. We all started so young that we didn't even know what we're into, but this is so damn fun. How can we not? And then I think we all individually fell in love with the art of it. Because it's generally like an instinctual art form. It doesn't have to be totally conscious. It's just like being in person, which is really cool. Thank you.
Hello. Okay, so first, Jack, did you know that mushrooms can talk to each other?
Yeah. Duh.
I knew that too. Okay. Have you guys watched the Netflix documentary?
Fantastic Fun Guy, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody watch it, everybody loves it, everybody loves Paul Samuels, everybody knows all about it. Everybody makes service of the whole thing. Yeah, they talk to each other. Humans can talk to each other. Guess what? Did I mention this? Humans evolved from fungus. Little known fact. Yeah, and they can, and they did, and they will talk to each other. Point blank, period.
Okay, if you guys had to recast yourselves as different characters, which ones would you want to do?
It did?
Shelley Duvall in the movie you're in. The Shining.
Beverly.
Jeremy. Or just Jeremy. I don't know. Jeremy. Just be Jeremy. Just be Jeremy. Best thing you could be. I'm sorry.
I do Pennywise. I wonder what that'd be like.
You don't think like being in makeup the whole time would be like bothersome?
You know, I just feel like it'd be so fun, like to run around and act like a nut. It's like, you know, act like that's my job today. Come here and make just crazy stuff. Yeah. Yes. Shout out.
Awesome. Thanks. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So we have a few minutes left, so you guys want to try to like rapid fire people left?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to all of them. What's your name?
I'm Peyton.
Hey, Peyton.
So, Jackson, I know you have like an obsession over milk. I was wondering what you would do if like you went lactose intolerant.
No, that is like my biggest fear. And you know, develop allergies. So that is 100% something that could happen to me. But man, I love milk. I love ice cream. I like hot chocolate with milk. Dude, dude, you can put milk in everything. But if I was lactose intolerant, I wouldn't care. I would just have diarrhea. Like, honestly, I'll take it. Like, seriously, unless like I'm like definitely allergic to milk, like, how bad are we talking allergy? Like, 1 on the scale or like death? Oh yeah, oh that's hard. Right, I'll just have like an EpiPen every time I take a scoop of ice cream. I'll just like, so yeah, I'd probably do that, but that would be very bad, very, very bad. But thank you, love the question. I love milk.
Don't stop this forever. Don't stop this. The milk will keep you going.
It's my brand now.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Jaeden.
Ooh, nice name. I like it.
Thank you. Well, this is actually more for my daughter. My daughter's a big fan. She's 16 years old. I bought her ticket, but unfortunately she wasn't able to be here. I just wanted to ask if you guys wouldn't mind just sending her a shout out while I record it.
Absolutely.
Sure, yes, let's do it.
Her name is Keisha, so...
Keisha?
Yes.
All right.
Should we just go?
All right.
Ready? Go ahead.
All right, 2, 3.
We love you, Keisha!
My name is Selena, and
Nice
my
to meet you.
question is, if you could have changed the name of your character you played in It, what would it be?
Barbarack.
Really? I had no words there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sounds like a bird.
Yeah.
Saber.
Yeah, I like that. Saber.
Bowers Henry.
This is hard. I never thought like, I don't know, maybe Jackson. Is that narcissistic? Is that egotistical?
Yeah, Jack.
No, Jaeden Grazer.
Yes, yeah.
That's not that hard.
Dylan Grazer.
Jack Dick, Godzilla.
JDG.
Judge Crawford is my name.
Maybe milk, actually. I would change my answer. Milk.
Thank you.
No, have a good day. Bye. Come back soon.
Hey.
I'm Amy. Thanks for being here, y'all.
Hi, Amy.
I'm going to preface this with a little bit of a story, but I was a 5-year-old and had the opportunity to audition for a movie, and it didn't work out. And obviously, I'm here now. I'm a mom of 3 super creative kids, and I think my mom breathed a sigh of relief that it didn't work out because now we're learning a lot of reasons has happened in Hollywood.
Yes.
I have a theater student, a vocal student, and a super creative writer, school of the arts. Hello. And I guess my question is, having been a child growing up in this industry, and when you have children, would you allow them to be a part of this? Or maybe my question is, and I'm not asking you to finger point, but like maybe what could have been done differently, or what would you do if you have a kid that's just like, I'm doing this hell or high water, and I'm just very curious.
I want to make...
Certainly first. I'm sorry.
Well, I think it can be like anything else, like a sport or something that you can put your time in. It's a beautiful art form. It's a way of like expression. And I think that's important. But I would be careful of, well, I think when you're an actor, it feels like all or nothing, and it feels like it's attached to your value as a human being. So if like, I don't know, I just think that we put too much emphasis on the importance of booking a job, and at the end of the day, it's not like something you can, it's a lottery ticket. It's like, it's really hard to do something because it's not in your power. You can work really hard and you can practice, but at the end of the day, it's up to somebody else. So
That's deep, man.
if you if it's like becomes attached to you and it becomes your whole value and your whole like being, then that can become an unhealthy relationship. So that's it. But if you treat it like something art, I think that's cool.
Somebody was shaking their head now. Who said who was an absolute now?
Me?
Yeah, I feel like
I just think, no. I mean, no. I shouldn't have done that. I just think about I just think about the future. I think about where things are going. I think that there's a lot of surveillance and a lot of I don't know, monitoring and you know, all sorts of things like that. So I think that sort of thing has led into like the self-expression, the freedom of expression thing, and it's become sort of like this symbiote that almost feels. Sometimes it has too much power. There's too much power for a human to do nothing. I'm not doing nothing. All I'm doing is doing the same thing I was doing when I was a little kid. I'm playing dress up in the mirror. I'm having a blast. And then all of a sudden I'm supposed to know things or like know about cultures and things and talk about it on social media. Jesus.
You're like, I'm this person.
I don't have a single idea what you're talking about. I should maybe read the news perhaps, but I don't want to. So not make me. And I'm not gonna make my kids, you know, if they want to read the news, ball or they can tell me stuff. I'm in fantasy land constantly, and that's where I choose to stay. That's my escape, and then I'll go to therapy after this.
Awesome. We are at time, but I want to get to these final two, so like literally we have 20 seconds per question. Go ahead, what's your name?
My name is Matt, and what's your favorite horror movie other than It?
Oh.
It too.
Oh yeah. No,
Hereditary.
Wild strawberries.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh crap.
I'm thinking, no.
FNAF.
FNAF! Five Nights at Freddy's. Childhood game, scared crapless of that one. Yeah, they're shitless. I don't know. I mean, I feel like because I was a kid, I was Georgia, like I felt like I could never swim, but I guess so.
Lightning round, bro.
Lightning round! Okay, we're done. Okay. Listen, thank you, Matt. You have a great day.
Feel free to ask us more questions at our tables.
Yes.
Bye.
Hi, my name is Gray. This is my first SpookyCon, and it's so good to meet
Whoa, yeah, come on, guys. Huge round of applause.
My question is, are you guys still the closest you were when you first started this whole thing?
No. Yes.
No. We're closer.
Closer?
Yeah. Yes.
That's sweet.
Do you
Yeah.
think it brought you guys together?
For sure.
Whoa, sure. And then it's life too. And then everything, like, you know, we all cross these thresholds at the same time. Jackson's crossing one cool thresholds as I'm crossing a cool threshold. And I think also life is about crossing thresholds each year. And
It's all thresholds.
like I'm 20, and I'm crossing the threshold. Jackson's 16, he's crossing a major threshold. Jeremy's 23, just kind of married to.
He's married? Hell yeah.
He's crossed the threshold. He's 21. And life chosen 23. He's got adventures on the horizon. Everybody's got.
Yeah.
But Wyatt summed it up really well at the beginning. Was like
Jaden's doing the Kobayashi thing.
the reason like we do these cons is like to see each other because we all live in different places and stuff like that. So like we're still such great friends that like these are a way to like bring us back together because we all live so far away from each other.
For sure. Like,
So absolutely, we're lifelong friends and we learned everything together for sure.
I think they wanted to take a picture of y'all on the stage with everybody. Are we doing that? So if that's okay with you guys, we're taking one.
One last thing.
Yes.
You guys have made this a really awesome experience, and I'm so happy I was able to come here.